Hello guys, and we're gonna be in the first game. I want to do something different today. I want to actually talk about the positioning, and I want to talk in it in a different way of editing a video. So basically I am adding my voice over the video right now, so it's not exactly live of what the stream was about. And I want to talk about positioning and how important and how you can deal with it in some ways, with stuff that you couldn't if you had wrong positioning. So as you can see right now, my opponent plays Scotty that is out of range of me, and I'm calculating what is the range of the Scotty when she's gonna move plus her range. So I actually play my Doom speaker out of range of the Scotty, and I'm gonna just put it there so I can actually not get killed by the Scotty. And I'm not ignoring her, but I force her to come to me, to my melee guys, so they can actually attack her. And you'll see how important this play is throughout the whole game, right after he coined the Scotty. Now, he's gonna go ahead and attack me, but I did that play because I had no removal in hand, right? So I still don't have any removal to deal with any of the things that my opponent has. So he wants to be careful, because if he steps too close, my Doom Speaker could basically kill the Scotty. So he respects the movement of my Doom Speaker, but Scotty's still out of range, right? So how do we deal with a board like this having no removal? We do know that there's a soul on his side of things, so we want to spread our units out. It is really important to play around Scotty, but we're not only going to play around Scotty by spreading our units, we also have to play around, playing around soul to spread our units, but we also have to play around Scotty. So look at my next play here. It did take me to think the whole turn timer here, but it was really interesting because I wanted to kill the dog so the dog cannot kill my Anher, and I need to bait the Scotty to advance into my army so I can take her down. So basically what's gonna end up happening is all my units are gonna be spread. Sorry for the message there. I was actually testing to see if having Discord on the stream would have been something people will have liked, and I was doing some tests there, so that's why the new message is really big. So you can see how all my units are really spread through the whole game, battlefield. I mean, and my guy is exactly in range of the Scotty at max range, but this means that if the Scotty advance, then I will be able to, with my Anher, to kill the Scotty next turn. Right, so he did take the bait, so he's gonna attack my 3-1. But then what, right? What does he have? We're only 4 mana in. And it seems like he's gonna use the soul to attack my Anher. But he's going to move over there, right? And that was his biggest mistake. That was a big mistake of positioning, because now, even if he boosts the soul, and the soul attacked the Anher, she still dies to the Anher. He can't finish the Anher, because his Odin out of its position. And soul has no value here, because, if it kills the 3-1, then the Scotty dies to the Anher. So Scotty needs to be the one attacking the 3-1, and Soul needs to be the one attacking Anher. Anher is basically trading for both of them, and if my Anher live, like you will see, it means that the owner would be stunned, or I can skill for free the Scotty. So what happens in the play is that basically the Soul die, and now my Anher can kill the Scotty, and my Archer can kill the dog for free, and I have a whole turn to put a Neath on the board. So because of his positioning, even if I had no removal in that game, I end up winning the game. So here, the second game, guys. This is also a game that I want to show how positioning can be good and how you can make advantage of that by In this case, the biggest play is with a Whirlpool, as you will see. But it was also playing around cards that my opponent may have. And you'll see how positioning is really good. So, you know, in the early game, I just said a little bit how the range leader can basically walk to me and attack me without me being anything to do. I can't do anything to stop that. So I'm gonna retreat out of range of the basic attack. Never mind, it's gonna be in range, but you know, I could have rolled out of range, but I was just wanting to be out of range of the Sobek mainly, since the rock could always attack me unless I went to the corner, but I didn't really want to be in the corner. So here's the deal. Here, the ways Poseidon Whirlpool works, we're going to be able to kill a lot of the Bastet cats, since Whirlpool is going to be able to kill the Bastet and also kill one of the cats that's going to spawn. So that's exactly what we're going to do here, and we're going to see where we want to move after. We'll just move exactly in the center, so if Ra decides to run away and put a minion in the back, we're going to be close to that. So it is important that I move to my Whirlpool, because now if Sobex wants to attack me, he will be in my Whirlpool and he will take damage, as you can see right now. You just take a damage from that and a damage from my return. Also, not only that, but since he's gonna end his turn on the Whirlpool, he is basically going to take another damage from the Whirlpool, meaning that if Ra wants his Sobek to live, he's gonna have to heal him, and that caught 2 mana from the Ra. So now Ra, the only thing that is gonna do is play a Fire Imp, and he won't attack me. That's really interesting, because I could have just played the Aphrodite and hit the Sobek and heal for 2 and heal for 1. But since I want just to, you know, kill everything on board and have a threat in the form of Scylla, I'm going to play the Scylla and trade both minions, and I will only take 1 damage from the Sobek. And I want to put Scylla in the center of the map, so if Ra moves away and plays a need, for example, my Scylla can easily trade with that need. And I'm going to move my Poseidon literally to, you know, have a better approach of Ra, being closest to where he can put his things. So see, even if he retreats, I will still be in range of whatever he plays. My Scylla will be in range of whatever he plays. So we just go with a Doom Speaker and a Sunder on my Scylla, so now I can't kill the Doom Speaker. And here I have, you know, a couple possible things that I could do. And what I'm deciding to do is that, you know, there's no point into killing that 3/4 right now. So I can retreat, and I'm going to be able to start healing by placing an Aphrodite out of range of his Ra, so he can't Magnum Slam and basic attack it. So that's really important, and it's gonna also not only heal me but protect me, but I don't want that 3/4 to attack me because I'm kind of low. So what I'll do is I'm gonna use the mana potion to play a Nemesis in that choke point, not in that choke point, but on the only spot that the 3/4 can attack me. Right, I'm gonna also buff it, so if he decides to go and attack my Nemesis, the 3/2 will now die to the Nemesis. So you get the point here, guys. Like, how positioning is really important. Now, let's see, yeah. Exactly, so I'm basically explaining it on stream what's happening. So you can have a better idea. Let's see, exactly. So you see how he can't get to my Poseidon even if he tried. He played a Last Breath. I'm okay with that, you know. I'm just gonna trade my minions into killing his 3/3, so no big deal with that. And I'm gonna have a free turn to develop something. I'm gonna be missing a mana though, but with the top deck on Medusa, I'm gonna be able to just play her and have board presence in form of Medusa, and he does only have 2 cards left, so it's really good. Right now I'm gonna end the turn. I could have attacked him with my Poseidon. That was a little bit misplay of me, forgot to attack, but you know, the matchup here is gonna finished by me having total dominance probably on board. That's how you play against control. So he did have an execute to kill my Medusa, but he's not able to play anything else, well, because he only has 2 mana. Now, here's the thing. I want to play Ares, but I also want to be careful about him playing Phantom Grasp, because it's going to be 8 mana turn next turn, and Phantom's grasping my Ares will be good because I don't have a way to kill him as soon as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my Ares and move my Poseidon away, so that if he Phantom's grasp my Ares, I can now move my Poseidon exactly there away from my own Ares, so it's not gonna be able to walk to me and attack me for 3, and I'm gonna be able to last bread him. So it's gonna effectively deal no damage to me, even if he plays the best card that he could play, with his Phantom's grasp right now. Anything else wouldn't be too much of a problem. You see the execute coming down to kill my Ares. It's unfortunate, but he had double execute. This means that we're gonna have a free turn to play whenever we want. We could have dive in intervention and draw really good gods, and we did have double Nike and Arachne. And because there's nothing on board, we're just going to play the Nike, sorry, to put some pressure, because now because he doesn't have anything on board, he's not gonna be able to kill with a spell my Nike. And now he plays a 4/5 and a mini Green Recruiter. He got one of my Fire Imps. You know, I don't really mind. I think if there's only Argus and what else? Yeah, Fire Imps that I have in this deck. This is basically a deck list that one of my old Poseidon. I mean old. It is new in this patch, but it's the deck list of my Poseidon gods only. But Adonis, Harvest Adonis, did make some modification in it, and yeah, basically he had the Fire Imps, Argus, and Deadbringers, and removed some of the late game stuff. So I was just trying it out, but it had some really good positioning games. And here's my choice, right? I can't burst the Raw, but I can run him out of cards. He only has 1 card left, so if I can trade all my 1 card for 1 card, I'm gonna be able to actually, you know, kill him, because he's not gonna have anything else to do. We're not in a critical health. So here's also one really good thing about positioning. The Fire Imp only has 2 movement. While moving where I am now, the Fire Imp needs to be on that cat to attack me. So I'm going to place the Whirlpool, so if the Fire Imp wants to go up and attack me, he's gonna die on the Whirlpool since it's gonna stop in it. And I'm gonna kill the other cat. So, I mean, the other cat can go in range of me and attack me, but that Fire Imp really cannot move because he will die by the Whirlpool. And I want to play, you know, an Arachne, since the Arachne is gonna spawn 1/1s. It's gonna be really useful for me to put some pressure on the Raw. I didn't want to play the Nike because, you know, it doesn't add more minions, and adding more attack and more health to the board, you saw, it's not really relevant right now. And you know, you saw basically the cat died to the Whirlpool, just trying to attack the Arachne. He would have to make it really turn from the side of the Whirlpool if he wanted to attack my Arachne. And now the Fire Imp can't. Like, the only thing the Fire Imp can do is trade with a 1/1. He's going to try to go with the Arachne, but that is also a misplay. Like, he should have learned from the first cat dying. I don't know why he tried a second time. I mean, that guy learned the hard way how a Whirlpool works. So yeah, you see my Whirlpool there? Got a triple kill just by where I moved my Poseidon and where I took advantage of positioning, right? And the Raw could have put the Neat one unit below, like 1 square below, and the Neat will have been out of range of my Arachne, but he didn't. So now my Arachne is going to be able to freely kill the Neat and to play a Nike, which is another big god threat. The opponent Raw is on top deck mode, and I have like a handful of like 5 cards. I didn't want to attack the Raw because if I attack the Raw and play Judgment, for example, like the Raw could have just walked away and basically attacked my Arachne. So the trade was preferred here, and I had a lot of cards in hand to finish that. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoy it, and you know, feel free to leave me some comments and to tell me how you like this different style of doing videos, if you prefer the lives one, or if you prefer this one, which is another version of it. I'm gonna read your comments to see what you think of that, and like, try to really figure out how you can place your units so you can take advantage of positioning in the game, because it's really important. Anyways, I hope that you learned something, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.